Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I've got a really big Dollar Tree haul for you. I'm excited about this because it has been a while since I have done a Dollar Tree haul. I'm wanting to say maybe 3 to 4 weeks, but I was mainly trying to wait for them to put the fall stuff out because I didn't really need anything as far as like the school supplies and stuff like that. I got a couple of items, but nothing that, you know, to haul because I had done the shop with me. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get started with this. Most of the stuff that I did pick up was for DIY projects. I have got a lot of fall decor and stuff, and some of the stuff that they have out right now I already have or have purchased in the past, as far as like just little pumpkins and stuff like that. So anyway, I do have some ideas for some DIYs, and I did want to pick up a lot of those items to use to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I said I didn't pick up any decor items. I did. Only because these are just absolutely so beautiful, I could not resist. And I'm sure you have probably already seen people hauling these beautiful velvety type pumpkins. They are a lot bigger than I thought they were going to be. When I had looked at them, I had, you know, from other people's hauls, I had thought that they were like almost like a cloth or soft. They're not. This is actually like a foam up underneath here, and it's just wrapped in this really pretty velvet. The only thing that I don't really care for is the stem. It's plastic. It just kind of like, this looks so high end, and then it kind of cheapens it down with this little plastic piece here. But I think it would be okay if you took some chalk paint and painted it. You could even paint it the color of the stem. It doesn't have to be white or anything like that, just to kind of take some of that plastic look off of it. So I think that is what I'm going to do. But I did pick up every color of these. So this one is the blue. I think that's absolutely gorgeous. That would look really good next to some white pumpkins. And then this orange one, I really like the color of the orange. It's not too bright, but yet it's not a dull color. And I just love how the light reflects off of that. I mean, they just almost look like they just shimmer. So I got those, and then I picked up the green one. This is kind of like a forest green. I really love how that looks. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. And then I got the, this is kind of like a, it's almost like a dark taupe. It is a really beautiful brown, but it's not like a really dark brown. But it's just, and the color that you're seeing on here is true to what it looks like. Sometimes on the camera things don't come across to the way they look, but this looks just like this. Oh my gosh, these are just so beautiful. They are putting out some Halloween stuff. They don't have a lot of Halloween stuff out yet. Pick up some of this Halloween ribbon, and I think I had several from last year that I still had left over, so I didn't want to get any of the ones that they had out from last year, but I don't remember seeing this one last year. And maybe my memory is just not very good, but I thought this was a really cute little pattern and design, so I did want to get that one. And then I also wanted to get this one. I don't remember seeing this one out either. This just makes me think of kind of like haunted house type stuff. So I really like that one, and I like the fact that these are they have a wire edge, because it really helps to you know, bend these the way you want them to go when you're doing big bows and stuff like that. So anyway, I picked that up. You know what, I don't even know why I told y'all that I wasn't picking up any decor pieces, because I'm finding these things in my bag. And I guess I got them because I hadn't seen them before, and these are actually new items at the Dollar Tree. Anyway, so I take that back. I did pick up these cute little scarecrows. I got them because I was thinking mainly about my 3-tier tray. I don't know why, but I have such a hard time decorating that thing. But anyway, I thought these were really cute. I did get 2. They had 4 different colors, but I just like these the best. And I mean, they're absolutely adorable. I mean, I just cannot get over how cute these things are. And they have kind of like a little foam bottom, and it feels like it's got some kind of little, I don't know what it is. I don't know if you can hear the crunching or not, but it's got something in it that kind of weights them. But I just think they are so cute. And I mean, these would look cute just sitting up on a little countertop or something. So I got those. Oh, and something else too, like these little things would really be cute if you're going to do like a little fall gift basket or something for somebody. This would make a very cute decoration to stick in them. I wish they had these last year when I did my fall welcome baskets for the girls, because I was looking for something like this and couldn't find it. So anyway, that would be definitely cute to decorate up a little gift for, even if it's not a fall welcome basket. If you know somebody's got a birthday or something like that, just adding this with, you know, a little special touch to it. They have these little wooden type ornaments out, and you get 5 in each pack. I did get the pumpkin or the jack-o'-lantern ones, and then I got the cat. And I think that they had, I know they had another one that, a witch's hat. I did not get the witch's hat because I've got a DIY that I want to do with these. And one reason why I got these is because this really made me think of the vintage Halloween. I really love the vintage Halloween. I don't have enough of it in my house because up until here recently, they haven't really sold a lot of that stuff. And I found last year they were starting to put some of it out, and this year it seems like they're getting better with it. But I don't know. I really like the decorations I have, so I ain't gonna really probably buy a lot of it. But I do, when I want to make things, if I can, I'd like to make them more vintage-like. And so, this cat just, oh my gosh, makes me think of my childhood and, when I was growing up and how my mother decorated for Halloween and some of the things that she had. So I will be trying to make these look more of the vintagey type style. I picked up some of these maple leaves because I have a DIY project that I want to do with these, but also these are good if you just want to scatter them around or whatever. I also picked up some copper wire lights. I think I was really wanting to get some of the silver ones because they do come in the copper and the silver, but I only was able to find the copper at my store, and I did pick up 2 of those. And the reason I got those is because these little fairy lights look really good in when you're putting your decorations out and stuff. I like to weave these through my leaves and just put them around different places where I've got my decorations up because it just looks so much prettier and draws attention to it. So I did get 2 of those. I also picked up some of this more acrylic paint just because I was there and it was convenient. I don't know how good this is. It's probably fine, but I did go ahead and pick up a white and a black. I do want to get me some more chalk paint, so at some point I'm going to go to Walmart and I'm going to get me some chalk paint. One probably in like a brown color or something to do my little pumpkin tips, and then also the standard white and black because that is the colors that I tend to use the most. Now I'm going to go over the signs that I picked up. I got this sign that says thankful and blessed. And I didn't really pick this one up so much, to use like this. I got it because I thought about using it and painting this and, for a DIY project that I might do. And I just really liked the shape of this pumpkin and thought this was really nice. So I probably will, just like DIY this. Plus, anytime you see any signs or anything like that that's got these metal pieces that's attached to them, it's really good to have because you can always remove these little metal pieces and use them on something else. And so it's really nice to be able to have that. And they do have some other little, that I'll show you, like this little acorn. It's just a piece of really thin wood sign that you can like use or hang up or do whatever you want to DIY it. But this was just a lot thicker. And so I did get this one instead of the wood one in this one. Now I did pick up this little acorn. Don't have anything in mind at this time, but I just really liked it. This will be really cute to be able to put like, whatever your initial is, a T, like for my last name, or whatever. But anyway, that would be really cute to incorporate in some kind of wreath. Don't know if I'm gonna do that or not, but I just really like the acorn. I went ahead and picked me up some more of these signs. It says harvest, thankful, harvest, and welcome. And I still got a couple of these that I did not use from last year, but I don't know where they're at right now, to tell you the truth. And I may go ahead and have to utilize these before I can find them. But they're always nice to have anyway because they're so versatile and you could do so many different things with them. So I did want to go ahead and get those. And then they have these little DIY stickers. Again, this gives me that vintage feel. I really love it. And so that's why I got it. I'm not really big into painting little things like this, but I do like it because, of the one, they're wood, but they got the little sticker things already on the back of them for you. And one of my little bats fell in. Anyway, so you don't really have to do a whole lot to this. I mean, all you got to do is paint these little ghosts white, paint these little bats black or purple. It's not like that you're going to have to do a whole lot of detail with these. But I thought this would be something cute that you could use. You could actually stick these around picture frames and stuff like that. You could use them for scrapbooking. You could do so many different things with them. But again, I did like that vintage thing, and I really like how like the little tops of these pumpkins are curly. and how they got these little, it's almost like mischievous type faces. They're not really mean, but you can tell that they're up to something. So I really like how that looks. And then they also had some for the, they just had standard fall leaves and pumpkins. So I got those. And then I got these, I'm not really big on these little jelly type stickers, but I just really thought this scene was so cute. I wanted to get it. Let me see if I can put something behind it so you can see it better. Put this behind it so that you can see it. But I thought that was really cute. And I like the little truck and the little barn with a little fence and everything. I just thought that was adorable. So I did pick those up. And then the last two signs that I picked up, and these are beautiful on their own just as they are, you don't have to do anything to them, is this Farm Fresh hand-picked pumpkins daily, 100% organic. I love this sign. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. And this leaf here is metal. So, I mean, like I said, you don't have to do anything to this. It's just gorgeous just the way it is. So I got that one. And the other one that they had was this apple one. Again, that is just absolutely gorgeous. I love this, and the leaf on this one is metal as well. And I mean, look at the size of these. They are so beautiful. So those are all of the signs, I think, that I've got. Okay, so now on to bag 2. I was actually looking for something different when I got this, but this will work just as well. I picked up this really pretty glass votive or candle tea light holder, whatever it's called. I was actually looking for, they had like a jar that looked like this but had a lid on it, and I couldn't find them at my Dollar Tree, so I spotted this and I thought, well, this one will work just as well. But this is just really nice. It actually looks like a pumpkin shape, and I like the different cuts and stuff that's in here. Just absolutely gorgeous. And then if you wanted to use it as a candle holder, you could put a tea light in here and drop it down this way, or you could just take this out and put something else in there. Whatever you want to do. But I got this mainly because I was going to repurpose this and do a DIY with it. Then I got this little scarecrow here. They had different colors. They had one that has like I almost say like a burgundy or a wine look to it, and then another one I'm wanting to say is more like a cream color. But this one is actually like on a little stand here, and I did get this one, and I'm going to be using him to attach to a DIY project as well. I've got a lot of different things in mind. Again, I had mentioned on one of my posts that I'm going to be putting my DIYs out in September this year because I have just got to get through summer. I'm got so much that I have still got left to do for the summer, and so I do want to get through that, and I want to concentrate fully on fall when I do these. So anyway, what I do want to say is, if you like any of the DIYs I have done in the past and you think you might be interested in doing any that I have coming up, you may want to go ahead and pick up some of these things, especially when I tell you I'm picking them up for DIY projects, because I know that a lot of these things go fast. When they come out in the stores, people grab them up, and then by the time these DIY videos come out, sometimes people have a hard time trying to find the items that they need to make these things. So I can't really give away what I'm going to do and everything, but I do have ideas for these. So if you want to do them, go ahead and pick them up, especially if it's something that you feel like that might fit in with your decor. I also picked up these little sunflowers here. I thought those were really beautiful. Sunflowers are just, a really pretty addition to any kind of floral project or anything like that you might want to do. Just putting them in a vase. I mean, and these are really beautiful. And I love how many that you get. So I did get those. I also got me some of these white pumpkins. This is just a repeat buy, something that I bought last year, and I got them because I used a lot of them last year. I used them just to sit around like in my 3-tier tray. I used them to sit down on my table next to a picture frame, whatever. Even a wreath. They're just so versatile. You can use them for so many different things. I did only get the white. They had an orange out, but this year the orange is almost like a neon type orange, and it was just way too bright, and I did not feel like it was going to fit in with any kind of decorations that I was going to have. So I did get the white ones on those. I also picked up some of these. This is like all metal, I'm gonna go ahead and take this piece off here. So they've got the little leaves here on them, and then they've got the little cornstalk top, and they've got a little little glitter specks on them as well. And I just thought those were really pretty. And so I did get 6. I got 3 of the yellow and 3 of the orange. I am going to put that out, you know, next to my steps. And this is what the orange one. And it does kind of have a little bit of yellow in it, or gold. But I mean, you just cannot beat that for $1. And even if you don't have like a little walkway area to put these out in, you could probably use like a flower pot. Just get you a big flower pot and put you some, you know, sand or dirt or whatever. Actually, I would probably put sand in it and then cover it with a little bit of moss or something. And you can stick these down in it maybe. Put, you know, a couple of them and then stick you a nice cute little scarecrow down in there as well. And then you've got a little decor piece you could put next to your door, inside or out. So anyway, I did get that. This isn't really for fall, but I am going to use this for a fall DIY project. So I got these succulents here. I tried to get a variety of different ones. I really wanted to keep it with the purple and green because what I'm going to be using, I didn't want any of the reds, and some of them did have some red tones to it. So they come in these little things here. The ones at my store, I have seen them sell them individually out of the pots before, but this particular time when I went, this is all they had, and I am going to be removing them from the pots. But I did get a variety of them. I did get 2 each like this, and I probably bought more than I'm going to need, but I would rather have too many than not enough. And you can always use these succulents for all kinds of different projects. So I got 2 like that. I got 2 like this. I really like this one. Then I got 2 like this, and one of them is a little bit different in color, but they are pretty much the same. These are kind of similar, but the colors are completely different. So anyway, I got those for a DIY project coming up as well. And believe it or not, I did pick up some items that were not fall related. There's not a whole lot, but I am going to go over those with you real quickly here. I picked up this little prayer box. I have seen other people haul these, and I just recently seen these in my store. I think these are really cute, but they're just like little tin cans. Makes you think of those little Altoid mints cans or something. And when you open it up, it's got a Bible verse here, and then it also has like a cute little pen or pencil. This is a pencil or a pen? I think it's a pen. No, it's a pencil. It's a pencil, and it has this little notepad in here. I got this because, you know, sometimes I have people ask me to pray for them and stuff like that. And most of the time I will say a prayer for them at that moment, you know, so because I don't want to forget. Because if I say I'll do it later, you know, I may forget to do it. And so I thought, well, you know what? And I like to pray for people by name, and I want to make sure that I remember their names. So I thought, well, what would be nice is to just write down on here on this little notepad the person's name, and then if they specifically ask me to pray for something, I can, or just pray for them in general. But anyway, I could put that on there, and then I could stick this in this little box here, and then later on, you know, at the end of the day or whenever I have some time, I can go through this little prayer box, and then I can actually, you know, say my prayers for these people. So if you have anybody that you like to pray for regularly or anything like that, it's really a good idea. It's just nice to be able to have that. That way you can actually take your time when you're praying and not feel like that you're rushed because you don't want to forget what it is that you want to pray about. Anyway, so I did pick up that for me. And then my girls wanted, I had been mentioning wanting some of these little microfiber hair wraps. And we have had these in the past. Actually, the ones we had before were the ones that were real popular, I don't know, a long time ago. I think they sold them at Bed Bath & Beyond, still do. But I didn't want to spend a whole lot of money. We got rid of them because they got to a point where they wasn't using them. Now they want to use them again. So I did pick up these from the Dollar Tree. I got a peach color one, and then I got this mint green color. I don't know how well these work, but it's better than not having any at all. And sometimes they just walk out of the shower and let their hair drip all over the floor. So we're going to give these a try and see how well they do. And then I picked up this little beach ball. I thought this was really cute. It looks like a little dinosaur or a dragon or something. Beach balls are so fun. Kids love popping these balls and stuff like that around. So I thought this would be something cute that we could blow up and use when my nephew Eli is over here playing. because this is something fun that he could do out in the yard. And then the last item that I got were these little poly envelopes. And I got these because they have the 3 ring holes on the sides. So you can clip these into a notebook. You get 2 in a pack. And so I got this idea actually off of somebody else. Budget Fam. Carrie had hauled some of these and had mentioned that she was going to put these in a notebook and she was going to use it to put important papers and stuff like that in. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all of these in the one notebook, and I'm just going to give each person their own envelope. And then that way I could put stuff like birth certificates, marriage license, deeds, things that you may need for something at some point, and you want to be able to have quick access to it, know exactly where it's at. That's what I'm going to put into these. And then so anyway, I've got to get me a notebook. Other than that, the notebook that I wanted they didn't have, so I have to go back and do that. There's also a lot of other things that I have on my want list for some DIYs that I was not able to get everything that I wanted. But I'm sure because Dollar Trees are putting out all their stuff right now for fall and Halloween that I will be able to find them soon. So I missed y'all. I missed doing these Dollar Tree hauls. This is my favorite videos to make, but unfortunately I just can't do Dollar Tree hauls all the time. One, because it gets expensive going to the Dollar Tree every day. And 2, because I don't want to buy things that I'm not going to use or need. So if I'm able to go out and get some things that I feel like it's going to be useful to me, I definitely want to share those with you. But I'm excited that I have one for you today. And I would like to try and at least do one, once a week or every other week. So we'll just see how that works out. But I have a lot of videos planned for this fall. I've already got my notebook filled up with all the different ideas and things that I have out. I hope to be able to put out a lot more videos for you. This summer has just been really crazy for me and my family. We've just had so much going on, and it's just been, I just feel like I haven't had time to do anything. So I apologize for that, but I hope you enjoyed today's haul, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.